A couple of rideshare companies have started operating in Austin, although they're technically violating a city ordinance.
In May, the city council decided to look into allowing companies like Lyft and Uber. The first stakeholder meeting in that process was tonight.
And KXAN's Angie Bevan tells us what came out of that tonight. Angie?
The Austin Transportation Department hosted the meeting tonight. They're trying to have a conversation with all parties involved. They'll ultimately take their recommendations back to City Council. Tonight was the start of forming a work group, and that work group will take a look at companies like Lyft and Uber.
That's what we want to do too.
Several people at the meeting also voiced their concerns or opinions. Cab companies and their drivers don't want the rideshare companies, or they at least want them regulated the same way they are.
I think it's inevitable that this is going to happen, and so the reason I'm here is I want to make sure that we're all equitable and everybody's able to participate in this.
For instance, having to buy expensive commercial insurance.
I welcome Uber and Lyft, but make them get this insurance.
The conversations went back and forth on the pros and cons of these types of companies operating in Austin. The eventual work group will help the city decide whether to start a pilot program with the companies. Consumers at the meeting stress they want more competition.
I've had several experiences where I have been refused service because I live too close to the location, although it's a little too far for me to walk.
I am a Lyft driver, and I do support Lyft and ride sharing in Austin.
Lindsay says she found a great way to earn extra income.
My passion is in social work and working with kids. I love doing that. People think that's crazy. I love it, but it doesn't pay that great.
Lyft and Uber already launched in Austin. Without proper approval, the city can and has impounded cars of drivers and can impose citations. The next of these meetings working with this work group will be next month, and then by the end of this summer, in August sometime, is when City Council could move forward with creating a pilot program. Reporting live in downtown Austin, Angie Bevan, KXAN News.
To give you more perspective tonight, just last week, Colorado became the first state in the nation to pass a law regulating the ride-sharing industry. Colorado's Governor John Hickenlooper said, quote, "Colorado is once again in the vanguard in promoting innovation and competition while protecting consumers and public safety. The law requires driver background checks, vehicle inspections, and addresses insurance concerns. California is the only other state in the nation to regulate this industry, but its rules were created by the State Utilities Commission. And of course, right now, both the city of Austin and the state of Texas do not have any regulations for ride-sharing services in place.